We're in a city built on 7 hills, and the fans hoping to see 7 points on the board early. We're at Cincinnati's Paycor Stadium. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Washington Commanders and the Cincinnati Bengals. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Here's KaVontae Turpin on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Shot, 17, yellow. Hut.
Well, I'm going to air this out to start. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Ready, set.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Ready. Black 40. 52 blaster. Ready.
It's the first carry for the Auburn rookie. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Ready.
Here he is on 3rd and short. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's going to be 4th and short. The Commanders ready for the punt. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34. Thrown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Changing things up, they're going to throw now. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Set.
Running it now out of the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Red, cycle, yellow, 43. Black ultra.
Love out of the shotgun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, here we go. Cut, cut.
Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Set.
Handoff on 2nd and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, ready? Cut.
They give it to him again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Ready, ready, set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Very small gain, if anything here, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. It's caught by McLaurin. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. He pick up with 17. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Down. Blue, 32. Ready?
Trying the right side. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Another carry for him. And he picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it, 3rd down.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Black, 95. Hut.
Now a run with Wright. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Buys time, rolling right. Complete out to the right. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Ready up.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of 1. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Play stopped by Damone Clark.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
McPherson's kick is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Turpin with a return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Okay, cross field. Ready.
Time play straight ahead. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One. Ready. Hut.
On first down, they'll run. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Set. Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Brought in right side by McLaurin. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ready.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
37-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Commanders get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
Commanders take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Cut.
Love with it on first down. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready.
Hand off to the back. We'll cobble together a yard there. Dax Hill up for the stop.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Red, 38. Hut.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Shot, 17. Black, 95. Red, cycle.
Now, Brock, things are dead even as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight, more from Paycor Stadium on the other side.
Ready,
All
ready.
right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
45, white.
Running back sent in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. Finds his man over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Set, cut. 60, set.
Plowing up the middle. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Commanders get some late points and the lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Fielded at the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Left side, that's there, caught! And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He cuts it toward he makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown! The Bengals earn the chance to tie before halftime.
Okay, you know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again. And not expect a little chunk, but they'll get explosive on the ground as well.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it 17 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go 10 cycles. Blue 32. Go pink. Set, cut.
Love now on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Now we're going to have a break in the action. One of the Bengals in some pain. They're going to go out to look at him. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. Got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to the well again. And they find them after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
3rd and 3.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Blue, let's go. Black, 95. Green Jack. Black Ultra. Ready?
Shotgun now for Love. Cut by the open man. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
They've got a man in motion. He rolls to his right. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Blaster, 6. Set, go.
Here's Love. He completes it in traffic. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
Gets it right back to McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead just before halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
24. Bengals 17. Joshua Carty to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joshua Carty to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He fields it from the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. This one taken in by Kraft. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Track at 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Hook.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Look at that power, deep left side. It's complete! Oh my, they left it wide open downfield. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. Hut, hut.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Let's go now. Yellow, field, black. Smash, red. Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Set.
Love from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
On the set.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down,
Here we go.
Washington.
Here we go. Ready.
Krosky-Merritt gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And dose of the hurry up here.
10 cycle.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Man in motion out of the slot. 2nd down give to Krosky-Merritt. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Set, hut. 52 blue. Hut, hut.
Now Love on the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time that he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Brown with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Now this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
2nd down pass play coming. Finds him on the slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw on 3rd. That one's complete right side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
It's 4th down.
They'll run for this. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it. And now they get themselves off the field.
Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Offense in the hurry up here.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Trouble, 38. Shot, 17. Set, go.
Play fake, it's Love. That's caught at the 4. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders make it a 9-point advantage.
Let's see, Kate. I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. What are we going to call this, other than simply splendid?
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Brown with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And a great opportunity for this offense. He's out of bounds all the way up at the 40-yard line.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 13 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He's going to throw it. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Finds him over the middle. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Bengals, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Cougar 19.
From the red zone on 1st. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Offense up to the line fast.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
12-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Buffalo 18.
3rd down from the gun. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up 4th down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. All right, So the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals cut it to a field goal game. Always set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22. Ultra.
Here's the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go, set. Blue, 32. Hut.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this through the end. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 50, 32. Yellow. Ready.
Throwing, it's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
Ready.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
Here, yellow. 52, blue. Hey, blue. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. They did it! He made the interception! And the Bengals have some new life in the 4th!
That's just a bad decision, frankly. And really, as a quarterback in this moment of the game, you got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
To throw here on 1st down. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
18 left, 18 left, 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 17. Set, go. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. We're barely into this quarter, Kate, and already a tied game, a whole new game. Starting from this point, every single possession will be a premium.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Turpin with a return. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 50, green. Right, 97. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down.
Down. Right, 95. Set, huh?
Back to the air. Love. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go, here we go. Block 40. Snap, red. Blue, go. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one finds his man, likely. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Ready, ready. Red, 30, ready.
Now a give running right. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Hustle, hustle.
Working quickly here.
52.
Back-to-back carries here. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Quick throw outlined by Love. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Ready. 10 flat.
Give now to the running back. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Set. 52 blue. Red, cycle. Field, black. Ready, ready.
He's back to throw. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That's another Washington 1st down.
Set, ready.
At the 11-yard line.
50, green. Ready.
Right up the gut. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
33, yellow. Cut.
They give it to him again. And he scraped together a few yards, but not much. 3rd down coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, here we go. 45, White.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Commanders in range for a game-winning score. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, set. Yellow, 43.
Now a run with Wright. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. That's going to bring up 4th down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
This one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Bounce on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Back to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
The give now out of the shotgun. Escapes the defender. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Trying to set this up quick.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Setting up to pass. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually the only option left was to throw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Here he is to throw. Connecting on a slant. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. to pass on 1st and 10. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Commanders 44, Bengals 34. Joshua Carty to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.